conscious of load management and getting rest when needed with this grind here that you're in?
Yeah, absolutely. I think rest is a weapon right now. So I know it takes back to a couple of years ago. So no, it's I think it's important that we recover off the ice as well too here. So guys are probably a little banged up right now. It's just a lot of hockey. So it's yeah, just gotta take advantage of these days because tough back-to-back coming up here.
What would be a key against the Boston Bruins tomorrow for your hockey club?
Yeah, well, I think for us it's just playing our game, playing that detailed game, fast, physical, and playing with each other. So it's going to be grind. It's always a tough game against Boston, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's definitely a game that a lot of guys have connections with Boston. So games that guys look forward to. So it's definitely an important game for us and important to kind of get off to a good start.
Brady, what have you seen in Marcus Staal since he's made his debut and what he's bringing to this lineup on a nightly basis?
Yeah, well, he brings size. He brings, he's great in the the dot and the circle there, and yeah, it just brings strength to our group. It's plays a hard, heavy game. He can move up and down the ice too, and yeah, he's been important for our depth, and yeah, it's he's been playing great for us. He's playing steady, simple, and still making plays out there and getting chances. So yeah, he's been a big piece here for the last little bit.
Kind of feels like certainly by a week from Monday you'll have fans back here, but sure sounds like the province is going to lift to 50% a little earlier. Would it be good to get people back in here, maybe as possibly as early as Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean it'd be awesome. I think that's been missing the support from our fans, and since we've been playing well, it's been nice to have fans kind of in the arena just to for us to thrive off them, and it's that sense of community, right? That everybody's rooting together for one thing, and everybody's, whether it's players, staff, management, fan, everybody's pushing in the right direction, and everybody wants the teams to succeed. So yeah, hopefully they lift it, like you said, as early as Tuesday. But no, it's definitely we'd be more than excited to have the fans back, and it'd be awesome for us.
One thing DJ has talked about a lot is you guys kind of establishing yourself more at home, certainly physically. Do you guys feed off that if you have people in the stands?
Absolutely. I mean, anytime you kind of get a bump or a big hit, the crowd kind of goes nuts there. So, with the way we've been playing, it's consistent shift after shift. So I think it's entertaining for the fans too. I feel like they'd get into it too, and I feel like people are itching to get back and watching games and watching it in person. And we're definitely going to be a huge momentum for us once that does happen.
For as close as you and Tim have got over the last year plus fighting it, like when you guys are on a line, how do you guys work through, I guess, like the frustrating moments of a game? Like you come back to the bench after the shift and it didn't go the way you wanted. Like how do you work through those moments?
Yeah, well, it's a game like yesterday. Pittsburgh played great. They didn't give us anything. They didn't give really anybody anything. So we just have to find a way to kind of make our impact, in different aspects of our game. Whether it's being physical and the offensive side isn't really happening, and just kind of getting pucks behind them and just trying to stay patient. I think that's kind of the next step as a group is just stay patient and almost let the game come to you, and just keep doing the right thing, the simple thing, get it behind them. Do kind of all the details right, and then eventually you'll get rewarded, and you'll pounce on those chances when you get them.
You get 2 games with the Bruins in a week, and they won't have Brad Marchand for either one of them. How does that change the look of the Boston Bruins?
Yeah, I mean, missing two of the best players in the league and in the world. So it's but they've always been notorious for their depth on their team, and I'm still looking at that team. It's still a really good team. So it's obviously it shows how good those 2 players are. But yeah, we still gotta take it like they're the Stanley Cup contender like they are. So it's definitely gonna be a fun one, early one tomorrow, and we're definitely excited for it.
Can we get a Brady Tkachuk Super Bowl prediction?
I mean, might as well ride the hot hand in Cincy. Nobody expects them to be at the Super Bowl, so might as well see it all the way through.